There's the bibs. And the coat. All right, let's just do a quick check before we put these on. This is just going to be a real quick check. We're going to do a full review of these once we get some sunlight, but let's see. So this is the Striker Climate Jacket with Float Assist. Just doing a quick look here. This is a system that you can take the shell off and on. So we have pocket, 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 pocket. A zipper here. Is this a pocket or a vent? That's a vent. Looks really nice so far. Vent over here. Has some magnets here. Jacket looks good. Take a quick look at the front of the bibs here. Has some nice reinforced knee pads. Has this cloth material here. I assume that's to just get some fish slime off your hands. I like the buttons with a zipper. No chance of gear falling out. That's really handy. Same on this side. We have pockets here. I love them pockets there on any bibs that I have. And zipper. We got something here that looks like the liners. All right, let's pop them on.
Is that just supposed to, what does that have, like flotation built in the middle of it or whatever?
Yeah. All right, we are on, nice and comfy, and we are fishing. First day out for the 24-25 season. All right, folks, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by and checking out the video. In this video, we're going to be doing a quick review of the new Striker Climate Bib and Jacket system. Striker reached out to me and wanted to know if I wanted to review this jacket, and I obviously said I would. I always like to say in these videos that I'm very fussy with the type of review videos that I do for companies. I turn down offers daily on gear to review, and I'm familiar with Striker. You know, they're a huge name in the ice fishing industry, so I figured I'd give it a shot. This is their system that you can remove the inner liners. This isn't just one jacket, it's a jacket with a removable shell on the inside. And in this video, I'm just going to be doing a quick rundown of the basic features of this bib and jacket combo, and I'll also give my initial thoughts of it. Just wrapped up our first day ice fishing up here in Maine. Well, actually first morning. We only fished till about 11. It was very cold this morning. It was single digits. It was bouncing between 8 to 9 degrees when I got here. And I put this jacket on and bibs on, and they are very warm. So let's get right into it. I'll show you guys a quick rundown. And this is one of their float suits. I think I forgot to mention that. So if you happen to go in, this will give you a little bit of flotation. So I want to start by saying this thing has pockets just about everywhere. This is the type of system where it has so many pockets that you'll put something somewhere and probably find it 2 years later. So up here we have pocket, pocket. We have front pocket, and these are Velcro, and we have side pockets here. I love these side pockets. It has that fleece inner lining, so you can warm your hands up without actually putting gloves on. So really nice there. The zipper here has these rubber flaps to it. It has probably 3 or 4 of these, 4 or 5 of these. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4 of them. Has your zipper and has this pocket here, and we'll zip this all the way down. So we have this zipper here. We have no other pockets on the inside. The inner shell has your typical zipper here that you can zip down, and it has some inner pockets here. It has this little bungee pouch here. It has this inner pouch. Like I said, this thing has so many pockets, you'll put something somewhere and probably find it a couple of years later. It has a big pouch on the lower bottom here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It has that mesh pouch right there, and this side has that same type of mesh pouch on the lower side there. And here's a shot of the zippers. I would call these oversized zippers. Has nice sturdy zippers on them, and these are YKK zippers. These are the best around. I've had some of these big Parker style coats that have them little tiny zippers on them, and sometimes they can be difficult. But as you can see, nice and easy. That zipper is very easy to get in place and zipped up. The hood, very warm on this, keeps the wind off you. This does have some type of support here. I'm not sure if that's metal or plastic, but it's got something up here on the brim. Has your typical tightenings there. Has a little bit of a fleece liner. Really thought out, good hood system there. This is what the back of it looks like. Kind of standard on the back there. And this coat came with this line cutter attached. Attention to detail with things like this, I think, are phenomenal with a purchase like this. I've used this line cutter several times today, and it's so handy to not have to reach into a pocket and, you know, pull out, you know, my pliers and line cutters here. I kept it in my pocket for the pliers, but I honestly didn't use them clippers once. I use this all day. These zippers here have that rubberized coating, which I would assume is for waterproofing. So good attention to detail there. And this jacket does have vents in the side here, which is pretty handy. If you're starting to warm up, you can crack them vents and get a little bit of heat out. So that's, I think, the basics of the outside of this jacket here. So we'll take the outer off and I'll show you the inner. So again, this has the zip here. So we're going to get the outer shell off. Get this side off. I already have taken this off a couple times. So I have the wrist and the hood already unbuttoned. There's buttons that hold them in place. So we'll take the shell off. And this shell alone would be a very warm coat to have. Let's see if there's anything I missed here with the jacket. Like I said, I'm actually kind of still learning this whole system myself, honestly. This has your typical buttons here to hold the soft shell in place. Has one here, and I believe one in each wrist. So I think that's pretty much it for the outer shell. The only other thing is you can take the hood off. I rarely take hoods off of these style coats, but I guess you could if you wanted to. So taking a look at the soft shell, so if you've warmed up and you've taken that off, you have a basic pocket here. You have your hand pockets here. Again, pretty good zipper. I don't think there's anything on the inside. So the inner shell, pretty basic. Nothing too fancy there. Just has some basic branding. So that's the inner shell, which is, I'm not going to pretend that I know much about fabric, but this fabric feels like it would maybe repel some water. I don't know if it's necessarily waterproof, but it certainly feels like it would shed some water if you happen to need to for whatever reason. And looking at the bibs, we have another line cutter here and pocket here, and we have a pocket here. These are a little smaller than the outer jacket, and we have these here, which I actually like. I've never had a pair of pants that have had these, so if you have fish slime on you, I've used these quite a bit today. It has these two big gear pockets here, which have a flap and a zipper, which I like. So nice deep pockets there. And the inner liner to these, you can zip out. You see this zipper right here. This will zip all the way around, so you can take that inner liner out. You can't wear the inner liner as a standalone like you can the jacket. To me, it looks like you just unzip that and you just take it out. You can't, you know, take the bibs off and have your inners. This looks like just a removable insulated liner. I'm not sure how I'll be able to show you this. I guess we'll try it. So the bibs here also have the magnetic buckles. So 1, 2, looks like maybe 2 of them, 3 of them, 2 of them on the legs here. So this is going to be a little harder to show you, but these have a big zipper on the side here, and you can see we're into the inner liner, which also has a zipper here, and this has a couple buckles right here. I like that you're able to unzip this to get at that and manage all that. And we're going to get the jackets back on. It is still very cold and windy. It may look a little deceiving because of the sun, but it is still very cold and windy. One last thing with the pants here. I don't necessarily feel a pad in the knee, but there is some type of padding in there. Very comfortable kneeling around on the ice. My knees didn't get sore. My knees didn't get cold as I was kneeling around jigging, as I was kneeling around handling traps. So I just changed spots. Somebody came into the area that I was fishing, so I came over here, and we're just going to wrap this up real quick with what I think about this jacket and bib system. I think this jacket and bib system is very well thought out. I think they put a lot of time into this system, and it shows right down to the fine detail of the cutter, the magnets, the waterproof here, pockets everywhere, just the overall comfort of this. But just overall, folks, I'm very pleased with this system. I haven't found one thing that I don't really like about it. This is a very comfortable system. It's warm. You can use it on cold days, warm days. It's very mobile. I don't feel like I'm restricted with it. Some of these that I've picked up over the years, and I'm talking just float suits in general, seem like they're just big and bulky, and I don't feel that way with this on. It's very, very comfortable, very movable. I don't feel like it's holding me back at all. And I think that is it, folks. So far, really pleased with this outfit. If any of you are looking at it, it is a big thumbs up for me so far. Granted, it's just my first day with it. I'm going to do a mid-season review probably in a month or so, but honestly, I don't anticipate anything to come up. This thing seems to be very well made, very well thought out. But if you folks have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. I'll try my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.